Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got Double H. He came in. He was the first ever winner. We also got Key Sticks and Hank the Tank. Those three guys came in, and those guys, I feel like we saw early on that they probably was going to win it all. What's cool about the Gauntlet 2, which nobody ever does, and nobody has done yet, is we give you an out, okay? So if you win a game, you win 3 games, 4 games, you have an opportunity to take a larger lump sum of VC and leave the game. But a lot of people are so focused on that logo, the 500K VC, all of the other prizes that we give with the winner, that they don't even.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for New York. DiVincenzo and Barrett are on the wings. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. And it's Brunson in at the 1. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Reddish in at the 3. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
Yeah, you know, it's through the initial grind, and it's onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be. But nobody's hopes are completely tarnished just yet.
Outside Barrett. Over MP. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And Davis has got the ball here for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Robinson can't hit. Here are the Lakers with the ball. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Reeves, the pass to MP. Here's Davis. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Brunson. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
From deep, MP. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Barrett against Reddish. Outside Brunson. Down low. Tipped. Stolen by Davis. Up ahead. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
New York trailing. Barrett with it. His last outing, he had 20. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, despite pretty good contest on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
From deep, MP. It's rebounded by New York.
Los Angeles foul.
D'Angelo. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. So on the floor for the Knicks. And the forward spots, it's DiVincenzo and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And here's MP from outside with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now it's just a 4-point Knick lead.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall against Vanderbilt. Quickly from outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
The drive by DiVincenzo. Nice D from Reddish. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 35% so far in this one. MP looking around. Reddish passes to MP. Here's Reeves. Pass to MP. Takes the 3. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Reddish gets it to go. A minute 22 left in the first half. It's stolen by MP. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
And you look at Randall. With how things stand now, it'd take a big change in the voting to get him into the top 10 in the East.
Yeah, much less the starting 5, but he shouldn't let that distract him from the honor of making it onto this list at all.
And keep checking in for the latest and all-star voting results. Christian Wood is checked in for Los Angeles. Hachimura comes in for Reeves. Here's MP. 12 points for him. That shot missing. And here's Randall. Pass to Brunson. Woods over to help. He tries for 3. Here's Sims. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command. Well, that's his second foul.
And so it's the New York Knicks burning this break in the action, up 10. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And it's the Knicks with the ball. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Reddish in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Here's Brunson. The shot comes out. Oh, great D that time from MP. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 27 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. You'd love to see him build on this effort. He showed he can dominate. Next step is to do it with consistency, guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Well, I think they're going to need it. This team looks completely different when he's raised his game.
Stolen by MP. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. There's the 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. From the high post. Brunson misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
The 3, Barrett sends it home from three-point land. Barrett's got 11.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
From deep, MP. No luck on that one. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. Now Brunson. James with the block.
How LeBron James sends it back. LeBron on the defensive end.
And the shot counts. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And here's MP from outside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night. So on the floor for the Knicks. Randall and Robinson in the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3 spot. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, R.J. Barrett.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, massive 3-point shot. I mean, you can tell he wants to step up for his team in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
Timeout called, the Knicks.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Allie, thank you.
Well, Davis can't get in his own head here. Just breathe and do your best.
Reddish is checked in for Los Angeles. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
James against Randall. Over James. Randall can't hit.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Back to DiVincenzo. Quickly passes to Randall from downtown. Rebound by the Lakers.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
From deep, MP. Randall pulls down the board.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Quickly passes to Randall. Inside. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by LeBron.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
MP shot is off.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same. And largely a no-show right here.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nick's ball.
Boy, how big might this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Who wants a t-shirt? And it's time to get up and get loud.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Randall outside. Five on the clock. Fires the three. The three won't fall. For the win. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. And some changes now for the Lakers. Christian Wood is checked in for Davis. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. And MP is subbed in for Russell. Randall and Hartenstein together down low. DiVincenzo and Barrett are on the wings. And it's Brunson in at the point. New York has gone 0 for 3 from deep so far in OT. Pass to Wood. Now Reddish, guarded by Barrett. And he's going for the oop here. And Wood with the stuff. Scores teams averaged over 114 points per game last year. The highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher score. Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Robinson's checked in.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Lakers.
Yeah, they've been outstanding in this extra period, putting this one out of reach.
Yeah, just an amazing game to watch, BA.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Some games you find big help in unexpected places. That was the case tonight for MP.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. The three. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. MP outside. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, you know, it feels good. It feels great, Nate. You know, shooters keep shooting, and results can definitely vary. But when you're on like tonight, it feels like, you know, you're walking in the clouds. Your sneakers don't touch on the court, and, you know, every shot feels like money.
That was almost poetic. Any words? You shooting too much?
What kind of question was that?
Well,
I mean, you saw how many open looks I knocked down? Somebody got to take those shots on this team. And if nobody's going to step up, I will do it.
yes, sir. You look like the man tonight. Thanks, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, I remember being broke.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. One more. Just like that.
Let's do this. Yeah, it's time to play now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. You got it. Come on, man.
Right there! To lose! You call this fun?
I see him.
Yeah, good hit! You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today. Quiet now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Come on! Game time! Game time! Hit it!
that they don't even consider stopping at 3 games, stopping at 4 games. They try to go all the way.
Evan, for people that want to get a part of this and compete for a logo, how can the community get involved?
Yeah, Chris, we always get asked, is the Logo Gauntlet exclusive to people that are well-known? Well, the answer is no. We've got your favorite creators and pro players for sure, but also lesser-known people in the community that are trying to make a name for themselves. So if you think you've got the skills, head over to this link on the screen to sign up for an opportunity to compete in the Logo Gauntlet, and you might get an invite.
All right, so these games are fierce, they're fast, they're competitive. What are some of your guys' favorite?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Welcome, and now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Reddish. Then it's MP. And it's Reeves in at the 2 guard. And for Chicago, Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. All out there with Dosunmu. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. It's their first game of a back-to-back. So, Richard, what's your take on players resting on back-to-backs?
Well, honestly, Kevin, I don't know how much more you can give to players. They practice less. They have more trainers. They have all the amenities. At some point in time, it's about who's going to go out there and play the game.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. MP, no good. Outside DeRozan. Out to the wing. Here's Dosunmu. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That you're looking at Dosunmu. He's had some recent recognition for his ability.
Getting to appear in the Rising Stars Challenge. Look, a credit to the promise he shows as a young player. That selection can be very encouraging for a young guy.
Now, here's MP. And he just worked New York in that last game.
0 for 3, not the start they're looking for.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And here's MP for 3. The offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
And here are the Bulls now. To the middle. Here's Dosunmu. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
How about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And here's MP for 3. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Ball with the bucket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Davis. Last game we saw him score 13. Shoots over Vucevic. On the mark with the 15-footer.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Davis proving how effective he is from that spot.
Deep 2 from Ball. A rebound by the Lakers. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. LeBron passes to MP. LeBron dishes to MP. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. D'Angelo.
Substitution on the court.
And here is Los Angeles now. They trail by 1. MP finds James. James converts inside.
Yeah, that's just he's just a big dude. He just brushes by defenders and on his way up, it's just easy.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Reddish. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And there's the bucket from MP.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Ball against MP. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by MP. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by MP. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
Lakers substitution, Jared Vanderbilt.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Vucevic missing. Lakers leading by 3. Davis, the pass to MP. The 3. Drops in the tray. MP's got 8.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And another basket for the Lakers. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
There's the 3. The rebound by Dosunmu.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play. He does it without fouling.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here. Los Angeles leading by 8. And it's Davis missing. Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Defense is right there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. He comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for Ball. Wood, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Gabe Vincent comes in for Austin Reeves. Here's Vincent. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. And again, the Lakers no good.
And he's very confident from that range. But you can't make him all.
Here's White. Count that bucket. White's got his second basket of the night.
And one of White's biggest advantages, he's a 6'5" point guard. That allows him to see up over the top of the defense.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Substitution on the court.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. MP's really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Dosunmu is out there with ball, and it's Vucevic in at center. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Lakers leading by 9. And Vucevic, RJ, one of the few NBA players from Switzerland.
Yeah, he's in a pretty exclusive club of Swiss players. Just 4 players coming from there. All of them since 2006. I love it when we get new players from new countries. It just grows the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He scored 24 points, and to everybody's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. He made a number of threes. That kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation. But at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do. And you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Here's Dosunmu following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Ball. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
And so here is Chicago. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Ball kicks to Williams. Back to Ball. Shot to stop the run. Again, Ball missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. We know Greg Elway's challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their star.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect one or two other guys to get you there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Drummond's checked in for Patrick Williams. White comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Carter in for Ball. Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Carter, and it's good for two.
And with those points, he's able to stop a 15-0 run by Los Angeles.
MP deciding where to go with it. And it's off from three-point range. Carter outside. There's a minute 34 left in the third. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Substitution on the court.
So the Lakers 5 right now. He's out there with Wood. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's MP. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. The small forward.
In the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Craig against Hachimura. Back to Carter. Drummond passes to Craig. Lock at 6. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Hayes. White against MP. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
3 points.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Wood with the block.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And White kicks to Crane. Bangs home the trifecta.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Back to MP. Fires for 3, and it's sent back by White. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, sir.
I like it. Great choice. Those suit you perfectly. That seems like it suits you. Good idea. I thought you'd like that. Excellent pick. I had that in mind for you when you came in. Oh, that's just your style. Very nice. Anything else? Lots of other options to go with that one. Nice choice. I like it. Great choice.
Favorite moments from the logo gauntlet thus far?
One of my favorite things about the logo gauntlet, me and Evan have this running joke called the Wall of Shame.
Oh, no!
There we go.
We gotta put Dooms on the Wall of Shame.
And it's people that come into the gauntlet and score 0 points in the game. So if
That's
you come into
cool.
the gauntlet and you don't score any points at all, you're gonna get roasted. Like, that's one thing that we know for in the gauntlet as well. The losers, they know they're getting roasted, and we use their name as a hashtag for the next giveaway.
About half of the gauntlet is getting through stacks flaming you.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. Here are the five for the Lakers. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Reddish in at the three. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Clark, the assist numbers from these teams, just wow. They are always looking to make that extra pass.
And, you know, that kind of mentality, BA, is contagious. It really goes a long way. Everybody buying in to not just getting a good shot, but going from good to better to best shot.
Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Misses in close. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Reeves. Yep, count it.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Knocked loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Here's MP. Against Chicago, he was really on his game. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Conley. He just could not put it together in that loss to Philadelphia.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And Clark, what's most amazing about LeBron James, how remarkable he is playing at his age.
BA, there's a lot of things that are really incredible about LeBron, but that's one of the most incredible. His high level of play at his advanced age. And he's still playing with great athleticism. Credit to the work he's put in and his giftedness.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer.
Because of the clear height advantage, he gets the shot he's looking for.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Conley passes to Gobert. Stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers moving it up. It's tipped. And it's turned out it's going to be a foul. He was hoping for a clean block, but the officials felt otherwise. So we'll have some free throws coming up here. That free throw, no good. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Now here's Edwards. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by MP. He's got a clear path. And there's James on the assist by MP. James has got his second basket on the night.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Towns against James. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it. Kicks it out Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. And the three-pointer goes. Conley's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent.
Substitution on the court.
Towns taking his time here.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Reddish against McDaniels. Left side Conley. The fadeaway.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Now here's Conley. He has 7.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls was a man on a mission. He tallied 21 points, and he really showed up on the defensive end as well, using all of his versatility. He stepped up his game tonight, and you can tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him. And, you know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Now here's Towns. He has 6. And that one drops for him.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
MP outside. Let's go with a 3. The offensive rebound. And Davis slams it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Towns. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And Clark and Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor. He's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it. The key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You take a look at Edwards, and I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting. That's 2 fouls in as many quarters.
And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their efficiency has been...
The Lakers, 51.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted. Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets. And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level. Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. You look at MP, it's been a tremendous start to the season for him, making a smooth transition to the NBA and securing himself in the 5 spot.
and he finds himself among the top 5. What a superb start to his NBA career.
I think this is only the beginning. I think he's just going to get better and better as the season goes along. His best basketball still very much in front of him.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. It's hauled in by Reddish.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
McDaniels passes to Towns. Three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides an insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how...
Substitution on court.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Melton, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Milton in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And here's MP from outside. Again, MP missing. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. James passes to MP. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. On the wing, Milton. Check by James. MP with the block. Pass to Reeves. Over Edwards. From 6 feet out, he nails it. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anderson against James. Anderson passes to Conley. Offline with a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
From deep, MP. They get it back. Davis. And finished. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Explaining you. So, so far, a couple people have. Half of the gauntlet really is making sure you can put up with everything Stack says about you. All in good spirit, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
And Evan, I know we're always keeping our eyes out for the community out there. So what can people expect when they sign up for the Logo Gauntlet?
When you sign up for the Logo Gauntlet, we look at people who are engaged in the community, keeping it family friendly, and doing some good for others in the community as well. So those people might get an invite to play on the Logo Gauntlet, and this is just another way for people in our awesome community to get engaged with 2K on our official Logo Gauntlet.
I love that. Fridays, there's a lot.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's Reddish. Then it's MP. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams at the center position. And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
Now, here's MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Now, here's Giddey. Dort against Davis. Dort passes to Williams. Misses from close range. Passes it to MP. This one for three. Connects from three-point range.
3 points.
MP's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Lakers. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by MP. Williams looking around. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Fires it up.
Yeah, you like to see Reddish out there showing this kind of energy on the defensive end of the floor. How can I help?
Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A. just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history. Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
The 3 from MP. Here's Davis. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
I like seeing AD attack the offensive glass. He uses his length so well, just so long.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, here's George. Last time out, he had 14 points. The Thunder with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And that one's good. MP.
Now, sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true, but also give him credit for being unselfish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but...
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Williams at the 5. Home in the paint. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
AD gets near the rim, and it's lights out.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 14. They came away with the victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Vanderbilt against Dort. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if they can find him.
Thunder trailing by 14. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength to get a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you. And here's MP for 3. Davis fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Austin Reeves. Williams passes to Dort. It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Thunder with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character.
After one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. We're going to step away briefly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Then it's MP. Then it's Cameron Reddish. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. And stolen by MP. The 3. They get it back. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And here's MP for 3. Thunder with the rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
How can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
The Lakers making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Here's Williams, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And that's now 9 points for Williams. Lakers leading by 13. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Taken away by Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach.
Substitution.
Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Reeves the pass to MP. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 here in this quarter.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
MP, no good.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And they recover it. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reeves. The 3 from MP. Kept alive. Davis. And finally they hit one. Davis has got 24.
AD's frame has filled out through the years. We've seen that. It enables him to take that kind of contact.
To the paint. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles leads get down now to just 12 on the basket from Williams. And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. That's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
So consistent down there. Davis just goes about his business, punches the clock, and whether there's space.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.